home of the Rangers. We're at Globe Life Field in Arlington. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Bulldogs and the Texas Rangers.
And now, your Texas Rangers.
Dave Gunn gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And stepping in, Freddie Rodriguez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Vermont, the second baseman, Freddie
Wheels and deals.
Rodriguez.
Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
3-1 to him now. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box now, Brian Loftus. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Rodriguez on at first, nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-2 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Batting third.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
At the plate, Lamont Jones, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 delivery. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting fourth.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Stepping in now, Albert Ishii. A line shot to third base.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Andres Escalona.
So the next to bat will be Andres Escalona. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. He's set and the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Pedro.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle, hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll, and this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out, and like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. The 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Lifted down the line in left.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
3-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Now into the box, Francisco Delgadillo. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run scores as he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
So now to the plate, Mike Deal, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Alfonso Caballero comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Danny Bell will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Ball. One and one. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Vermont is out in front 5-0. Gregorio Samuel, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So here is Kevin Randolph. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Rangers, the shortstop, Kevin Randolph.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Ramon Garcia.
Into the box, Ramon Garcia, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Samuel, a native of Puerto Rico. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Randolph leads off first with 1 away. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Into the corner and slicing foul. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The first baseman.
And now Tom Park. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You know, all the pitchers I talked to throughout the course of my career, they always said they wanted to establish the heater the first time through the order. Right there, he kind of took a different route, thrown a nasty changeup.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, Jackie Boucher.
So to get his day started at the plate, Jackie Boucher trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Pulled toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
To the plate now, James Dolan, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. in the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hit in the air to center field. Escalona able to track it down for the third out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 5-2. So now here is Freddie Rodriguez. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And they're off to a good start today, obviously, having already jumped out to the early lead.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Got him.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
At the plate, Brian Loftus. No balls and a strike to count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
So a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lamont Jones.
Into the box now, Lamont Jones. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 delivery.
Oh, that's it.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So now to the plate, Albert Ishii, as he'll take a look at ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
3-0 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Don't know what he's swinging for there. It's 3-1. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. There's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now to bat, Andres Escalona. He collected a base hit his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Loftus, the runner at third. Jones over at second. Ishii at first, 1 gone. Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he is in there.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Mora.
At the plate now, Pedro Mora. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. Now a long throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Stepping in now, Francisco Delgado. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Mike Deal tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 0-1 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the second run will score as well. Let's say your staff is having a bad day when they give up 10 hits, let alone 10 runs.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Gio McRae is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. To the plate now, Danny Bell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1.
Oh, that's off.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Bulldogs on top 10-2. So now into the box is Frank Whitley. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hitter Frank Whitley.
First pitch on the way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Rodriguez onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Chu Yi.
Next to hit is Chu Yi. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Now here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. Down the left field line and deep. Another 0-2 home.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate, Eloy Batista. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ball 2 now.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
2-1 the count. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Kevin.
Next up is Kevin Randolph. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Batista, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is on the ground over to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Vermont is on top here, 10-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Rodriguez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Freddie Rodriguez.
First pitch on the way. A 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Scooped up, throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now back.
Next, it'll be Brian Loftus. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Albert
Now batting,
Ishii.
third baseman.
As he
Albert
looks at a fastball that
Ishii.
misses off the plate for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
To the left side, but it's well foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 2.5. The Bulldogs are out on top 11-2. Now at the plate, here is Ramon Garcia,
Rangers,
struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Ramon Garcia.
And now the first pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Garcia is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Will Iverson. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And this is lined hard to deep left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting, first baseman, Tom Park.
So now to the plate, Tom Park, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one frozen.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Iverson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Love everything about that play right there. Nobody's at fault. Just great execution by the defense. I saw the third base coach waving him around, and I totally agreed with it.
At the plate now, Jackie Boucher, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter.
Next up, James Dolan. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Now to the plate, here is Andres Escalona coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Andres.
First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Iverson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Man, this is the kind of performance every starting pitcher they have nightmares about, right? You warm up going into the game, not even able to get out of the first inning. Ouch, this one's really going to hurt.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Yee is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now
next,
batting.
it'll be Francisco Delgado. He went
Francisco
down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball even at 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Now at the plate, Frank Whitley. He flew out in his last AB.
For the Rangers, the designated hitter.
First pitch of the AB now.
Whitley.
To third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now
digging in next,
the center fielder,
Yee.
Chu Yee.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
1-1 the count.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Stepping in now, Eloy Batista. And he fouls this one off. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. That won't help much. It's 11-2. At the plate now is Mike Deal. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 on that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Another payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Danny Bell. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Left side, but well foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Next, here is Freddie Rodriguez. Grounded out in his last at-bat. This is foul right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bat for the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him. Lined hard to center field. Escalona is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Will Iverson.
So now to the plate, Will Iverson. He doubled his last time up. Now here's the pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Rodriguez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Luis Escalona gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Escalona.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Brian Loftus.
The left fielder, Brian.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Lamont Jones waits on deck. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Making his way to the plate once again, Lamont Jones, and he needs just a triple for the cycle, so let's see if he can put one in the gap. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Escalona has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Albert Ishii comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
2-0 now. Loftus stands at first with 1 out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. And he's safe.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Next to dig in, Pedro Mora flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Bulldogs are out in front here, 12-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Tom Park.
Tom Park.
Pitch on the way.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Count even at 2-2.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Escalona is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up is Jackie Boucher.
The second baseman, Jackie Boucher.
First delivery to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. In comes the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now to the plate, James Dolan. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order, and this one rolls. seventh inning ready to roll. And next, the dangerous power threat, Francisco Delgado.
Francisco Delgado.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
The batter.
Striding in is Mike Deal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now here is Danny Bell. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the veteran DH,
the
Frank
designated
Whitley.
hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Whitley.
Fastball well outside. Now it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Loftus is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Stepping in next, Eloy Batista.
Eloy Batista.
First offering.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Shortstop, Kevin Randolph.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. To the plate now, Kevin Randolph, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers leave one, and this one rolls on. It's 12-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Freddie Rodriguez.
Freddie Rodriguez.
First delivery to him. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
So stepping in is Ryan Loftus. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Your
David
attention, please.
Tejeda is forced
Now
onto the
pitching
mound
for
now
the
following the injury.
Number 5, David Tejeda.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery.
Up there. Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Bases are empty, one man out. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Yee is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Lamont Jones. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now the pitch.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
3-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left.
Leading off for the Rangers, the right fielder,
Harold
Ramon
Price will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Now pitching, Harold Price.
First pitch on its way. Ramon Garcia is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Up top, it's 2-0. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Standing in now, Will Iverson.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Mora moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tom Park. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the stretch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he fouls this one off. Garcia, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
In now, Jackie Boucher, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swung on and missed.
I got 2-1 to count.
High and deep down the left field line. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
This one's flared off to the right side. And no one can get there as it falls. In to score, the runner from third.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout. He wrote big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Alex Chavez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. At the plate, Frank Whitley. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Tim.
Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We've played 8 full. The Bulldogs lead this one 12-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Albert Ishii. Miguel Moya will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Geraldo Lopez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Lopez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Moya gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Lopez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And he's back in standing. Comes set, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
So now to the plate, Pedro Mora batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats. Swinging a soft liner. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So next to hit is Francisco Delgado. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Iverson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Miguel Moya is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Base, number 2, Miguel
Geraldo Lopez
Moya
is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Lopez.
Ready now is Chu Yi starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Eloy Batista stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. One and two to the Rangers catcher. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Loftus comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Randolph. He's 1 for 4 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. The 2-0 on the way.
Ball that time.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 2.
So next to the plate for Texas, Ramon Garcia singled in his last at bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, the count. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Will Iverson will be next. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Will Iverson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Bulldogs go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Bulldogs played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Gregorio Samuel earns the win, his 2nd. Dave Dunn couldn't get out of the 1st in this one as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.